Hi everybody, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Today is a beautiful start of 2023 and a beautiful start of new project pans. I tend to do mine like cyclically, and so for my spring one, I wanted to get rid of a lot of product. I just have been feeling a little overwhelmed with what is in my collection. My drawers are not closing right. My dividers are just not doing it anymore. Things are on top of each other. I can't quite see what I've got. So I'm going for low-hanging fruit. I'm starting off the year with a bang. I'm going to try and get lots and lots of empties. I'm doing minis. Mini project pans. So some of these are literal minis. So things that just came in like a trial size or a travel size or something smaller. And then some of these things are things that I have used and now are just small. I need to get out of my collection because I'm not reaching for them because I don't see them because they're so small they're falling to the bottom or to the back or anything like that. A lot of these things you might recognize from either makeup rehabs I've done, or if you've been on this journey with me for a while, like remember when I used to do my entire collection? I haven't done that in a while, but that actually might be kind of fun. Maybe I should do that. We'll see what happens. We'll see where January takes me, but let's get into it. Let me show you what I'm going to be using up. I'm going to start with skincare because I have been hoarding skincare. And it's not that I haven't been using it, I've just been using a lot of full sizes lately. And so by using full sizes, I've got a lot of minis that have just been hanging out. So first and foremost, you guys know I don't use face wash that often. I know, it's gross. I just don't go through it that fast. Some people wash their face 3 times a day religiously. I do mine 3 times a week. Anytime I shower, I wash my face. I shower 2 to 3 times a week. So I have a ton of mini face washes because I don't go on my way to buy full sizes. And this is the La Roche-Posay Lipikar Wash Gentle Foaming Moisturizing Wash. I like La Roche-Posay. Everything I've used has been generically good. I'm not a big fan of their sunscreen because it turns me white, but everything else I think has been generically good. Let's use the face wash. Let's get it out of here. It's just a little one. Let's get to it. I also have 2 mini masks. These are from my Douglas Advent Calendar that I used while I was in Germany. And I just want to get both of these out of my collection. I've got the Douglas Essentials Soothing Mask. This is a face mask. And then the Douglas Essentials Detox Mask. This is a charcoal-based mask to get that out. In case I'm going to get breakouts, I think these are 2 really good ones. One's more moisturizing and one is more detoxing. That should get me both things that I need in my life out. And then I have 2 serums that I want to use. One is the La Mer. This is the regenerating serum. I used the La Mer moisturizer the other day. Loved it. Let's use this one. The other day meaning back in November. And then I have the Youth to the People 5% vitamin C and clean caffeine energy serum to brighten and firm depuff. These are just really little serums, and I thought that these would be good to use up and get out of my collection. For terms of my eye cream, I'm using the Clarins Total Eye Lift. This is just a really, really little sample. It's 0.1 ounce. That's it. That's all that's in here. But I still want to use it up. Eye serums you don't use a whole lot of, so it'd be interesting to see how long this actually takes me to use. I tend to find with full-size eye serums, which I think are 0.5 ounce, it takes me 6 to 8 months to use up, depending on the thickness of it. So I think that one actually will take me some time to use, maybe 2 months. So we'll see. And then I have some face moisturizers. Now these I actually go through more. I try to use these every night. So I actually put 3 in this project. So one is a CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. I have never tried this one, the PM version of it. So CeraVe is a good brand. I thought I'd give that a go. The other 2 are Clarins projects. These did not come in my Advent Calendar. These were the free gift that I got for buying the Advent Calendar. So I just have a lot of Clarins in my project, in my collection. And I like Clarins products. I actually found that I really like Clarins. So this is the Hydra Central Moisturizing Quenching Silky Cream for normal to dry skin. I'm excited to give this one a go. And again, just 0.1 ounce, super small. And then my Clarins Reboost Refreshing Hydrating Cream. So I'm excited to give all that skincare a try, get that out of my life. That's going to give me a lot more space for my other products that I actually, are bigger size. And then one of the things I have the most amount of minis in, and this is totally stupid, but it's primers, face primers. I tend to buy mini face primers to give them a try, or I get a lot of them in samples, and I just need to go and actually use them. Like, just use them already. So first and foremost, this is one of my favorites. I love this primer, and this is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Smoothing Base. Absolutely adore this stuff. I'm excited to use this one up. And then another Clarins product. I told you there's a lot of Clarins here. This is the Instant Smooth Perfecting Touch. I tend to look for smoothing primers, as you can probably guess here, by what I'm going to continue showing you. I don't have too much texture, just a little texture on the nose, but I just feel like smoothing primers look really good underneath my makeup. I got this one randomly last year, and I want to give it a try. This is the e.l.f. C Bright Putty Primer with 2% vitamin C. My skin reacts well to vitamin C, and this is just a really little one. Look how small that is. So I thought I might as well use that. I fear that's going to be a little bit hard to get out of the jar, but we'll see what we can do. I might use like a brush to get it out of there, or maybe I have a little makeup spatula thing. I'll just need to scoop it and then play that way. It's just kind of small, but it was free, who cares? And then this one I actually paid for. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk Primer. This comes in a mini. I really like this one. I know that this is one I enjoy. I bought it last year because I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to using it again. And then this one I actually don't remember buying, but I'm pretty sure I did. And this is the LYS or LYS, I think it's LYS, the Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer with 5% niacinamide and AHA. It's pore and shine control. This project is going to April, and it gets hot in April, so I wanted to put this in. I'm going to use all the rest of those kind of like first and then end with this one to give myself some time over the summer to use this. I don't think I'm going to finish all 5 primers, full transparency. I tend to use a mini primer like once a month, and because this is a 3.5 to 4 month project, I do expect to finish the 3 like smallest ones first, and then be working on the Fenty before I get to the LYS. But if I need it, I have it in this project to move forward with. I mentioned this in my like recap of my goals that I wanted to use up a lot of my mini fragrances. So I've got a ton in this project to use up. I pulled out 5 to start with. I don't know how long these will take me to use up. Traditionally, I would have said like I can use one of these every like 7 days that I spritz on like perfume. So I grabbed 5 because I don't spray every day. So if I think of one taking me, you know, just under 2 weeks, it will be 10 weeks here, which is 2-ish months. So I figured this will take me 3 months to use up. So I grabbed them. I've got the Prada Candy. I've got the I totally looked at this. It said Marc Jacobs and I read YSL. This is the YSL Daisy Love Oh So Sweet. This is the Miu Miu in the shade Twist, in the scent Twist. I've got the Ellis Brooklyn in Myth, and I have the replica Springtime in a Park. And just in case I have a little extra time, because maybe those will take me less time than I think they will, I grabbed this one. This is a Tocca fragrance, and the shade is, okay, if my Italian is correct, it is Giulietta, but it's spelled Giulietta. In my American accent, I would pronounce this Giulietta, but I think it's actually pronounced like Giulietta. This is just a little tiny roller ball, and I thought, hey, why not just add this in, see if I can't use this up. But I'm excited to get these out. I've had these fragrances for so many years. And I'm looking forward to getting those gone. Last year, you guys know, I set a goal to use 1 fluid ounce of fragrance. I was able to use that. This year, I would really like to use all my little minis and get them out of my collection. And this is a great, great start to that. After I get all of my minis out, then I'll go back and use some of my full sizes. But I'm excited to get some of these small ones out of here just so I don't have to carry them around anymore. All right, once again, if you've been following my Project Pans, you know I've been going through some face palettes, and the one that I've been using is from Tarte, and it has both a highlight and a blush in it. And so while I have mini highlights and blushes, I decided not to pull any in this project, but that palette does not have any bronzers, so I did pull 2 bronzers because I think I went crazy for a second. But this one is in a different packaging, and I don't remember what I put in here, but If I repotted it, I know I've had it for a very long time. The packaging is pure, but this is just a little bronzer here that has come from somewhere in my collection, and I'd like to use that again. It doesn't seem like there's too much in there, but it does have a little shimmer in it. It even looks like there might be two shades in there. One is a little bit more cool tone, one's a little more warm tone, but I'd like to use that up, especially since I don't know exactly what it is. Let's use that up and see where it goes from there. I'm sure if I look back on my videos, I will have that somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where. And then this one also used to be in a project pan. This is a super old Too Faced. This is a Chocolate Soleil. This is actually what I was using up in other project pans earlier this year. Really love this one. I had it in a little mini. Oh, look, there I am. Hey, guys. But there's about half of this left, and I'd like to use that up as well. Lord knows if I'm going to be able to use both these bronzers, but I would like to see how much I can get done on them. That would be really nice. I'm going to focus on the pure one first, and then go to the Too Faced one and see if I can get both of these out of here. Lip products. I actually just filmed my 2023 lip product use up. I pulled 4 lip products to use in this particular project pan. I know that's a bit adventurous, but I'm going to see what happens. You know, listen, I'm starting the new year off strong and ready to go. I'm starting with ones that I do know that I can use up because I've already used these up before. This is the Bare Minerals XOX. This is one of their holiday collections from a couple years back. Beautiful packaging, super cute, love the colors. All around a great time. This one is in the shade Mantra. It's this beautiful rose shade. I thought that'd be really nice to use at the beginning of the year and get that started, you know, get a good progress on that one. This is a lip gloss that one of my goals is to actually just use up this year, so I wanted to put it in a project to get it started. This is Julep in the shade Bijou. It's a little tiny thing, so I'd like to get that used up. And then moving into spring, once I get those two finished, this is the Buxom Big O Plumping Lip Balm. You guys know I actually just bought the full size of this, so I want to get this one used up. And it's so little, and I know these take forever to use. I wanted to get a good start on that. It looks like you could use that up in a weekend, you know, just like simple, easy, and keep applying it, and you're good to go. But I know, because I've used other mini Buxom of this plumper, it just takes a little bit more time than you think it is. So I'm excited to get started on that. And then for spring, I did pull out kind of a spring shade, and this is the Tarte Rose. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. It's definitely a pinky rose type of thing, and I thought that'd be great going into April to like kind of use, like, you know, kind of March, April, like getting out of the deeper lip, going into something brighter. So that's kind of what I did on this project pan. And in terms of like eyeliners, eyeshadows, I do have one eyeshadow that I want to use up. This is the LOC Impress Me. It's so little, and this technically is not a mini, but I do want to make sure that I use it up. It's just so small, there's no point in me like keeping around forever. So that's definitely what I want to use. And then this one I also want to use. This is, you're gonna laugh. Okay, this is a Cynthia Rowley silver eye pencil. I think this came in the very first Birchbox I ever received. And it's time for it to go. So I just need to use it. It's so close to being done. I just got to get that out of my life. Pretty please with sugar on top. And then to give myself a little bit of a challenge, I did want to put in one of the oldest products in my collection. This is a super old Ulta pencil. On one side, I've got a lip liner. On the other side, I've got a black eyeliner. I would like to see if I can use this as well. It's just so old that I'm not sure if I'm going to like it, but if I don't like it, I'll just declutter it, and that's okay. But I'd like to use both sides and see how little I can get this and maybe even finish it in 4 months. I know that's a stretch in eyeliner. I do, especially with this other eyeliner in here. I understand. And then I wanted to add one thing with brows. I normally do full-size brows, but I ended up getting this one. And this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in the shade medium brown. It's just that little pencil, you know, it's just a small thing. So I was like, you know what, I can just knock this out super fast. And unlike eye pencils, I can use this one super, super easy. 6 weeks, it'll be out of my life. I'm so excited to show you empties on empties on empties on empties. There's a lot of product in this project. But know that I will be rolling in things or using different things as I need. So if like, you know, maybe that eye cream I use up in a month and I still have 3 months, I may roll in other eye creams. If I have minis of them, I'll have to double check. And if I don't want to, you might just see them disappear. And then I will go ahead and just start using full-size eye creams because I know I've got those. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy panning, happy 2023, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.